in 2 Peter chapter 3, all you Christians, Peter writes the second letter to the beloved, whoever they are. He's talking about how they should have holy conversation, which is the royal law. He tells you to be mindful of the prophets which were before you. And he tells you about how the heavens are going to depart and the earth is going to get cooked by fire. And he tells you, when he reminds you of those prophets which are before you, to be mindful of them. That a day with the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as a day. And he tells you to be mindful of the prophets. Now, the Christian church, I hope they're all talking about 2 Peter 3. And if they're not talking about 2 Peter 3, it's safe to assume they are not the beloved. See, the end days Christian church is going to be apostate, and they're going to shut their ears to prophecy. Well, Paul in 1 Thessalonians 5 tells you, don't quench the spirit and don't despise prophecy. But these people today despise prophecy. If they didn't despise prophecy, they'd be talking about this, and they would know that a day with the Lord is 1,000 years, and that he tarries for 2 days. So from the time he ascends to heaven until the return, when the sky departs, is 2,000 years. Then the resurrection, and then those who are written in the book of life are going to be dwelling in the millennial reign. So if the Christian church isn't talking about that 2,000 years after this amazing warning, then you can suggest that they're apostate. See, God gives his people the spirit of truth. They care about what the Bible says. They make themselves right with God. In the same chapter that the prophets are talking about this, which is Hosea 6, it tells you he's going to slay Judah and Ephraim. So who's Judah and Ephraim? And these are supposed to be God's people. Well, like I said, the Bible tells you in the last generation, these people are not going to listen to the prophets. Why do you think Peter and Paul were telling you to be mindful of the prophets and don't despise prophecy? Because they already know they can't listen except for the very elect, which are the beloved. And that's why Yeshua even says in Matthew 24, don't be deceived. Don't be deceived, for many will come in his name claiming that he's the Messiah and will deceive many. So, another place he tells you to watch, otherwise he's coming unto you like a thief in the night, on that terrible day of the Lord. So watching actually means to warn the people what the Bible says. Are you doing that? I'm doing that. Are you doing that? Are you a good Christian boy and girl, obeying the Messiah, obeying the prophets, obeying the apostles? They spoke with authority. Do you like authority? How about Titus chapter 2? Let no man despise the authority that's been given you. Well, those who watch have the authority as well. Do you have the authority? Or are you one of these rebellious apostate Christians that don't keep the 10 Commandments and do such things like Christmas and Easter, which is the very reason, and breaking the Sabbath? It's the very reason the tribulations come.